Well, here's a pretty slick idea. Sometimes they use these spooky handhelds with the power zapper. I know there's some people say not to use the stainless steel, but these are polished 316 stainless steel, and you wrap them up a couple times with a wet paper towel soaked with saline solution or tap water for conductivity when you're using the zapper. And the one thing I always had a problem with was the alligator clips were they would rust out after a while because they were like tin plated steel, right? Not on the spooky handhelds, but what, the leads from the wires, that it would make. So I did finally find some stainless steel, 100% stainless steel alligator clips, and these can come in handy for a number of things besides, it could be for electronics and stuff, or even like car work where things can be get corrosion on it. But often when you're using these type of things, like the handhelds is one example, but sometimes you can make a cloth and you can attach an alligator clip to the cloth and use that as like a pad, like doubled up or tripled up, as an applicator pad for applying a frequency to the body, right? And if you're using the tin-plated alligator clips, they corrode pretty quick, especially because the cloth is soaked in either tap water or saline solution, salt water solution, right, for better electrical conductivity. And and these would have like wet paper towels on them, and that would make these alligator clips wet all the time too. But with the stainless steel, you're not going to have a problem. They're going to last a long time. I think the only problem you would have eventually is possibly the copper wire might corrode after a while, but that's probably going to take some years or something. So, here I'm using the Power Zapper My Plus, and I'm using it, and that's like an intermingle thing. So like, these are Spooky 2 handhelds. I'm using it with the Power Zapper My Plus. I have a My Plus 3 on hand. I actually tested my body voltage, I think it was a week ago, with the Thunderbolt body tester, different manufacturer, but a lot of these products they can be used with each other. It's an interrelationship. It's not like one manufacturer makes something that is only applicable to his products. So Power Zapper makes copper handhelds. I'm actually ordering some pure zinc plates. I'm going to see if we can make something out of those. That might be a very good thing, because then you got something that never tarnishes, and it's not zinc plated, it's pure zinc, and it's got good electrical conductivity, plus it's body friendly. I don't know. And then if you wrap that with the paper towel, it might even be better. But here, this, I've never really had a problem. I never really think there's a problem with running the 316 stainless steel polished when they're wrapped in a cloth or a couple paper towels wet, because you're really not touching the bare metal, so you're not getting that electrolysis effect. And you can see, even after all this extensive use, these are still really polished up really good. I never polished them, to tell you the truth. So you can run this, turn it on, and one good thing about Zappers, like this thing, it's really a portable frequency generator that runs positive offset, and it runs the common Rife, quote unquote, or let's say consolidated annotated frequency list frequencies, the most commonly used ones. So, there's no programming to do or anything like that. It's, there's pluses and minuses or anything. Spooky 2's got where you can pretty much do any kind of frequency. Well, you could write custom frequencies, you could do anything. But, if you scale it back to what, it's been known to work for, I think Spooky 2's got more capabilities, but this you can carry around with you anywhere, anytime. And I can tell you right now, what I find is the number of hours you put into zapping is where you get the most benefits. 10, 20 minutes, even an hour is not going to do you that much good. If you're wearing it quite a bit, if you're carrying it around all the time, or if you're wearing the paddles or something on a weight belt or an ankle pad or ankle strap or something like that, it does you more good the more time you put into it. So that's why I'm really more on with the zappers. It'd be, pretty wild if a zapper could have any frequency and be programmed anyway too. I mean, I guess that could happen, but it's all a matter of price and what you get out of it. And these little units are pretty heavy duty, but one thing I always had a problem with was the alligator clips on. These handhelds from Spooky 2 are great, but whatever I used wires with the alligator clips, they were tin plated and they rusted out. Also, even when I used the bioelectric products, the alligator clips were attached to like cloth, either cloth strips or cloth pads, and the alligator clips would rust out. So, finally found some stainless steel alligator clips on eBay. Now, I'm not pumping for eBay, but just search stainless steel alligator clips. That's what it is. I don't know what the hell where these came from. It's 80 of them for like $18. Made in China. Yeah, so hopefully they are stainless steel. I think they are. But I mean, they're not going to be 316, but they're going to be like some form of stainless steel. But enough to keep them from rusting, which is important. Because that was always the problem I had. Alligator clips were clipped to either cloth pads, they were wet saline solution, or they were clipped to these handhelds, and the handhelds were wrapped in cloth several times with saline solution, and they rusted out. The alligator clips did, not the handhelds. And I'd wind up changing them out, or they'd be starting to rust out, and you'd see the thing wasn't making that good of a contact. You didn't quite realize it, and you're thinking you're zapping, and there was a little bit of rust on the teeth of the alligator clips, and it wasn't working that well. Now it should be working good all the time. So to me, that's what you want to do. Over and out. And this is my other little assistant, Goldie the cat. He likes hiding behind these curtains. You doing okay, little buddy? Yeah, you are, huh? You doing okay? He's a good guy. Yeah. These guys help me. You know what? If you ever don't think these things don't work for frequencies, just ask a vet what animal keels up really fast, a cat versus a dog. It's the purring in a cat, the frequency. And I can tell you that they don't say it as an absolute fact, but all cats have this purring mechanism which helps them heal. So that's one example in the animal world where frequencies is almost proving this technology. These guys got it. So they can heal up broken bones really quick if they ever had a real bad problem. Unfortunately, dogs don't have that advantage. You ever teach a dog how to purr, you'd really be happy. Anyway.